Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Taylor Youngman is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
The 2-0 on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
At the plate, Corey Seager. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hit hard on the ground to short. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Villar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
In now, Domingo Santana. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Brewers strand 1. Still no score. Here's Adrian now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. For Gonzalez, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. No one out with a runner at second. One and one. Turned on down the line. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Travis Shaw. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Shaw.
First offering on its way. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Hernandez charging in on it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Kurt Neuenheis.
Stepping into the box, Kirk Neuenheis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, They touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Rich Hill.
Standing in now, Rich Hill, and he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Corey Seager. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Utley rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Broxton's on his horse. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground softly towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Andrew Susac. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Andrew Susac.
Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Taylor Youngman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number 14, second baseman Hernan Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.